E-services, the new paradigm for development and the achievement of the Millennium Development Goals, is the 2011 theme of the Infopoverty World Conference, being held simultaneously at UN headquarters and Milan, Italy on Thursday, where participants noted the fact that the world's poorest communities still lack access to information that is vital to their livelihoods. Faced with the challenge of shifting this reality, experts outlined the latest innovative ICT strategies and mechanisms in the quest to help fight poverty in the world's most disadvantaged countries.
Probably most of the healthcare technology that we use every day are not accessible to more than 5 to 10% of the mankind. And probably if you even deal with the emergency case, so what is available in 1 hour time is not available to more than 0.5 or 1% of the mankind. So what we are doing, just using ultrasound as a paradigm, is trying to use e-services, e-technology, another way of doing education, to make all this kind of technology accessible to the last mile.
The technologies are both exactly ultrasound, which offers immediate point of care, easy to learn clinical imaging, and then e-medicine and telemedicine capabilities, telesonography capabilities, which we use to link the rural health post to the district hospital and to the capital hospitals, and also really open access to a global net of health providers, enabling remote guidance, etc. And then also the partnership is, and the alliances are with national stakeholders and international institutions.
The FAO estimates that globally 925 million people are undernourished in 2010, and technology can help millions of people in their daily battle to survive. Even though internet access, for example, has doubled since 2000, reaching 2 billion, of which 58% live in developing countries, Africa remains behind, where even access to the internet does not reach 10% in terms of access to broadband and infrastructure. Among African nations working on improving overall ICT access for its people, Kenya is helping to build Eastern Africa's fiber backbone and is ready for business.
Kenya is ready to do partnerships in terms of investments in the ICT sector, in telecommunications sector, in Infopoverty solutions, and that we are actually open for business. The cooperation is very useful for Kenya is a hub not for the East African countries, for the sub-Saharan region. And so when you invest in Kenya, you invest with Kenya, you're investing with the sub-Saharan African region. And it's very important for partners to know that. They also need to know that we have the capacity now in terms of international broadband. It's available in capacities that can support any business, and in data security and ability for Kenyans to do e-government, e-learning. We can do telemedicine. We are ready for that. So it's actually the partnerships that we are trying to encourage here, saying, come to Kenya.
The U.S. and other donors made tremendous efforts to really stress the importance of innovation and technology for achieving the Millennium Development Goals within the time frame in the next 5 years. And I think our experience over the last 10 years has shown us that really the great leaps that we've made, where we have made tremendous progress, has really been driven by innovation and the internet and ICT. And so it was something that we fought very hard to stress, and that another important message was that it really takes a holistic effort, not just governments, but also the private sector, NGOs, foundations. All these must come together.
The conference will be held through March 25th, whose ultimate call is for the massive and widespread use of new technologies through public and private partnerships in the fields of information, communications, and biotechnologies for the overall sustainable development of the world's poorest countries. The Infopoverty World Conference is focusing on ways that e-services can help benefit the health, educational, social aspects of people's lives toward achieving the Millennium Development Goals. Afaf Kanja, South News, United Nations.